Good afternoon, Art-Alchemy. So I gave you a sneak peek into my one of my newer palettes, but now my newest that I bought through Amazon. This is my Rosa Gallery 21 set romantic. That is the theme for this. For this one, I always brag about rosas because they are my favorite watercolors. I only had which I have it here. I have a botanical set, which is this one. This is the one I acquired earlier in the year, and I've been so blown away. And this is like the original tin. It came out like this dark bluish, and these are actually 14. I got them for $26 through Amazon. They are full pans, 2.5 milliliter pans. They are, and they have a little Rosa logo. You see that on the back? See that? Which I love because it's really pretty. So yeah, these are my go-to, as you can see. They're not very many and they're botanical, and I really like them because they're really bright. I don't really like all the browns, and even this one I really like it. And I think that's a yellow ochre, and they mix really well because I just did that not so long ago. I didn't use them most of the summer, and then I started mixing. I think around late September. So I was really surprised when I saw through Amazon. I knew that there was more added watercolors added because I saw them in this summer and this late summer in with Arte Miranda. It's a online store in Spain, and they're really good about shipping. They ship. You'll get your stuff within like the third day. They ship super quick, and it's like $14 flat rate through DHL only. But if you make their 100, I think it's right now $114 worth of stuff, they still send them through DHL, but you would not get charged. But anyway, so I actually saw it through Amazon, and I missed the Black Friday deal that they had on the original roses. I don't like to buy the original roses because the botanical this set did for me. They did a lot of good things, and it's everything that I look for. All these nice bright colors and all this stuff. So I didn't feel the need to get the original, but the original was $22. Um, and they didn't come with the tin. So yeah, and then I missed the actual deal for this one, but I decided to get them anyway because I just love, look at that, the range of these colors, and they're actually right here. I'm gonna save these because I learned through these this ones. I kept some of them underneath, but not all of them. So these are like these four are reds. They're different shades of red, and then over here there's a violet somewhere. See, there's a violet, and the rest are like two different oranges. But see, on this four, look, the first four they look identical when they're not. So I wrote some of them down, but I this palette is, I think it's, I haven't seen it. I think it's not available, but I'm not sure. So I don't know what these two colors are. So yeah, learn my lesson. So now I'm keeping the wrappers. And this is a little bit opaque, the water, because there is a white in here. So this one, this is upside down because this is a better angle. But in reality, I would flip it towards me. So this one comes with a titanium white, which I didn't, I wasn't too happy about, but I actually tried it. Look at this on here. So this is kind of like my swatch thing. Look at that, through the roses. And it looks really cool, huh? Really, really bright. It comes out really pink, but it's actually, yeah, I just did like a bunch of mixtures of like this color, that color, some of the reds, and yeah, some of the Naples yellow. So yeah, I really did like this set because it has, as you can see, it's still bright colors and all that. I think I only have like maybe a couple that they're repeats from this one, from my original, from this one, but not that many. Actually, a lot of them are new, and this is why I wanted it. So this is the original box, and this comes off, this sleeve comes off, and I'll show you guys I'll read to you guys what the colors are. So they're uh, titanium white, cadmium yellow light, magenta rose, iroline green, cobalt turquoise, ultramarine, which I have on my set, my first set, sepia, bright red, lavender, olive green, blue, yellow, ochre, warm warm gray, Naples rose, coral, violet, mint, royal blue, burnt sienna, and neutral black. So I do not have on this one neither neutral black or gray. I'm not. I didn't. I'm not really good at the gray, but this is a warm gray, and from the swatch here, as you can see, it's actually come out quite warm, so I don't mind it. But yeah, I rave a lot about these and this is, by the way, this is not 100% cotton. This is 50% cotton. This one of the It's one of the that Dennis Smith, Paul Rubens watercolor block that I got last year, and I'm just trying them out. But I checked, so this is only 50%. They call it rag, so only 50%. But even with that, like, it paints beautifully, and I'll show you guys in other videos that I'm gonna do that it there is a difference between this one and the 100% cotton, because this is 100% cotton, and there's a big difference when you're using professional watercolors. But these are artist grade. I love the new color. Look at the new teal. Oh my god, so beautiful. So, as you know, I am in love with Rosa. They're from Ukraine, and I guess they're still made in Ukraine, which I highly doubt it. They might be made there, and then um, probably someone here in the US like manufactures them or something, because they Amazon has quite a bit of them, but they don't have the single ones. Actually, if you these are very inexpensive as single, and the artemiranda.com or .es.com has them for like, I think like $2, like 250 each, if not less. And I actually was going to do that, but I didn't want to order and then wait and, I don't know, be charged, shipping. So Amazon for me was the best. This set is actually of 21. It was $36, which I thought it was a little bit pricey, but when I think about it, this is only 14, and this is also botanicals. This is romantic. This is botanical, but they're very similar. So this one was 26. So um yeah, and it's only 14. So this is 21, and I love the metal row. Now I don't have to. This one just only has 2 rows, and these only the Winsor and Newton. I found out the Winsor and Newton half pants fit here. They're the only ones. The other ones, the generic ones, don't fit in there. So on here, I was really happy that it actually came with already with that row. So I was like, oh, okay. So I would always keep this as a specialty botanical or what else, and then this one will be like my kind of like my mix, and stuff like that. And then I'll be able to buy them single, because I think for me these 2 tints will be enough. I don't like that big tint. I really like this tint like this with 3 rows that fit 21, because I have the sonnets like that as well. And I really like it because I feel like it's compact. And this one's not that heavy. The sonnets are actually heavier. And that one's a tin like this one, but it's actually in yellow. And the sonnets, you could also get them in Arte Miranda. They're the only one to sell them now, because they're, as you know, Russian watercolors, and they're student grade, but to be honest with you, they feel more artist grade. They're very good as well. Yeah, they don't sell them here. Everybody's off that White Knight's boat because of the war. They don't come at me. I'm just the messenger. I was actually a soldier myself a long time ago, about 20 years ago. But anyway, so we're here for the roses. So as you can see, yeah, and I wanted to make this little Christmassy thing because I really like the backgrounds. So it was kind of like in all let me try the mix and all that, but I hadn't done the swatch. And I was like, oh my God, which color switch? So I really like mixing the colors this way, because and then I get to see how they act. And then with the water, and as you can see, there's plenty of what they call cauliflower. There is some granulation in these watercolors, not all, but there is a handful of them, and it does tells you on the box. And they're semi, I noticed it on this one, they're semi opaque. This one, some of them are too, but not that many. But this one, I noticed there's more that they're semi opaque, which for me, that's actually good. I really like, because if I wanted to water them down, I could do it, but I like them when they lay over. As you know, rosas, well, if you don't know, rosas they're really vibrant, and they stain as soon as you lay them down. Boom, they look at that. They are very, very, very vibrant. I really like that, because not all water, some of the watercolors are really watery, even if they are really like, um, I wouldn't say expensive, but even if they are really, how should you say it? Even if they are artists or professional, they're, I wouldn't say watery, but they're not as strong. These are very strong, and that's why they are my go-to favorites. And I'm sure I'm gonna love this palette. This palette is actually, a lot of it, it's like my Roman smalls, and in colors is what I want to get at you. But yeah, as you can see, and let me show you. Yeah, they're really pretty. And like I said, I paid $36 for 21. I don't think that's a lot, because considering that was only 26 and it's only 14. This is what you would consider a limited palette, but for me, because they mix so well, and I only use them for that purpose, like I don't do like people and all that stuff. So they serve me very well, and for a lot of things. I'm gonna have fun mixing these later on, and see how they mix with each other. That I really like to discover a lot of the watercolors like that. But anyway, I thought I'd let you guys know. And yeah, and tomorrow, stay tuned. Tomorrow I have a really good surprise. It's it's a box, and it's a wood box. And it was kind of like, I was like, this is like another Christmas present for me. And their art is great. And yeah, you will see what they are. They are not watercolors, I'll tell you that. But yeah, so we'll see. And it's also an investment, so later on I could mix and take, which I'm gonna do on this time around, because I do not like, I don't like to work with, and they're not my thing, with the what do you call them, those colors that they're not the dye based one, but the other ones. I don't know what they are. I don't remember right now at the top of my head, but I don't like to work with those. But I'm gonna take those out, so I will let you know. So anyway, these are my beautiful new rosas. I hope you guys enjoy and buy them. They're constantly on Amazon here in the US. They're constantly on sale, so if you don't have any, and now they're different palettes as well. And that way, for every palette you purchase, you also support Ukraine. So there you go. That'll be a 2-in-1. Well, I hope you guys have a good Saturday. I'll be back tomorrow with my surprise, and you will shall see. And yeah, I hope you enjoy and have a very wonderful evening. Bye bye.